Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a twin flame reading for the 1111 portal that is happening this Friday. Now, of course, I will be doing a twin flame collective reading where we channel into the divine masculine and divine feminine energies on that exact day because it is a Friday. And as you guys know who follow my channel, I do channel collective readings on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some other readings and podcast videos here in between. So if you would like to receive a message from today's reading, as well as future reading videos, I do recommend subscribing to this channel and also liking the video, because these actions, liking and subscribing, are forms of energy transfer that allow me to pick up more easily on your situation. So I want to channel preemptively for the 1111 portal in preparation for this very powerful day, because as we know, numbers carry a vibrational frequency. In fact, one of the greatest minds that have ever lived, Nikola Tesla, believed that numbers and number sequences held the key to understanding our entire universe. Now, in the realm of spirituality, we often connect with the vibrational frequency of numbers through these, what we sometimes call angel numbers, repeated number sequences, one of these being the number sequence 1111. Now, for twin flames, this 1111 number is often one of the first number sequences that we begin consciously connecting with as awakening twins, as twin flames who are in this lifetime consciously recognizing that we are on a twin flame path. For me personally, this was the first repeating number that I became aware of, and around the time of my own awakening and meeting my twin flame, I would see this number everywhere. I would love, by the way, to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what numbers you saw initially around your twin flame meeting or around the beginning of your awakening. So this 1111 portal is really powerful, and the word that keeps coming up is alignment. Throughout this reading, by the way, I will be channeling many different people, situations, twins, connections. So always be sure to use your own intuition above all else to really determine which messages are for you and which messages are meant for others. I keep getting a name, speaking of specific messages. I keep picking up the name Maggie or Mary for someone. This could be someone connecting with the energy of Mother Mary from the Christian Bible, but this could also be someone's name as well, or someone who is in some kind of a marriage. This also could be symbolizing an energetic marriage between yourself and your twin flame. So take it as it connects. And I'm hearing for whoever is connecting with this as an energetic marriage with your twin flame, I'm hearing monogamy, like this feels exclusive at a soul level, even if in the 3D world you don't necessarily have that type of label on your relationship. Now, of course, this is so highly complex when it comes to twin flame connections. I got a name with an E, A, R, and L in the letter initials, the first or last name. This is so complex for twin flames because simultaneously we are experiencing a connection. This connection is energetic. It pre-exists and coexists along with whatever physical 3D label we are going to put on it. But then on top of all of that deep, intense, profound, energetic connection, we have the relationship. And this, of course, can change over the course of time. Sometimes we might be connecting more with our twin flame in 3D. Other times we might be disconnected, or we are under the spell, the illusion of disconnection that we call separation. Of course, separation doesn't really exist at a soul level. But here we have man holding a heart in the upright position. I'm getting someone I'm picking up on here might be in their 40s in terms of earth years. This card speaks to an open-hearted, awakened masculine, but particularly one who is very connected with his emotions. And I'm picking up that around the time of this 1111 portal, my guides are telling me to list it out numerically. Okay, so thing number one to keep in mind is that the divine masculine is going to be experiencing a lot of emotions. And these are going to be consciously felt and experienced because this card is sitting on the root chakra, which connects with manifestation with our physical world. So any emotions that the masculine may have been repressing will now be manifested in his body, in his mind. He will no longer be able to ignore these emotions that he may have been repressing for a long time. Now, when it comes to his intimate relationships with the sacral chakra and even his creativity, I'm seeing there's a karmic energy blocking full intimate expression through this sacral chakra, and that karmic energy is coming to the surface to break him out of some kind of a cycle or pattern that's been keeping him feeling really stuck. I'm picking up that the divine masculine collectively has been feeling a lot of stuck energy, almost like a song that keeps replaying on a loop. I'm getting that someone's divine masculine may have actually sent music or songs to their divine feminine or been thinking about her while they are listening to music. I'm also seeing something about a white dress, which I guess could be a wedding dress for someone here. There could be a marriage involved with this karmic contract energy, but I see that this is coming to light in a really intense way. And it's for the purpose of breaking free that stuck energy, not just so the masculine can move forward with his life, but so he can get back into his creative state that is actually his aligned state of being. Now, do keep in mind as I channel these messages that the divine masculine and divine feminine labels do not connect with gender. They are energetic labels, and they could apply equally to your internal masculine and feminine at times as well. I'm hearing that things are coming into balance, but through the pain of having certain patterns and cycles brought right to the forefront of the divine masculine's conscious mind. So I suppose the second thing to keep in mind about the 1111 portal for twin flames is that for the divine masculine, if there's any karmic relationship pattern cycle he's been holding on to that's been keeping him stuck or blocking his creative energy, that's not going to be able to be ignored any longer. It's going to come right to the surface of his conscious mind. Now we have with the solar plexus stone coming up here and the attachment card reversed, the divine masculine as well is going to be releasing, or really, I'm getting the energy of these things have already been released. They've been cut loose. They've been detached from his life. Things such as attachments to or over attachments to material things, money, status, markers of success. Even his social group may have been changing a lot recently. Any attachment that the divine masculine has held to provide him with a sense of artificial, I'm hearing overblown confidence that may have actually come off for some masculines as arrogance at times. This has been broken down already through an ego death experience. And now any remnants of these attachments are being really fully cleared away. Because we've been talking a lot about the solar plexus chakra clearing and then the rebuilding of authentic soul deep confidence, on that clear foundation in the solar plexus. So you might be feeling an emptiness in your stomach, even if you've been eating a lot, causing you to eat more than you would usually like to. You might be feeling nausea. You might actually have a loss of appetite, because this could go either direction. But I do see this connecting with the divine masculine. I'm hearing having the mask forcefully pulled away through this ego death process he's been undergoing. Okay, so we now have door to spirit in the upright position. This is sitting on the heart chakra. So what I see here is that the divine masculine is beginning to feel this pull to meaningful connections, both socially, platonically, and in romantic relationships that are truly aligned with him spiritually. There is this balancing out happening through the heart chakra of the masculine, where he is learning to balance his spiritual nature with the connections that he attracts and keeps in his life. I heard toxic masculinity. So there may be certain friends in some masculines' lives who have presented this kind of toxic, negative, very masculine, karmic kind of energy. And I feel this masculine almost feeling repulsed by the thought of being around these types of people or conversations. I hear him saying, my heart has softened too much to be around these types of, again, toxic masculinity sorts of patterns, conversations, dynamics. I'm literally feeling like this actual physical repulsion to these things. And this is happening because of the both awakening and the radical heart chakra opening happening within this masculine. It's softening him to real, meaningful, spiritually based love connections based in the soul and not the ego. And this, again, my guides keep emphasizing that this goes for platonic and romantic relationships. Now, when it comes to communicating with you, divine feminine, with the garden and the gate in the upright position, I feel like the divine masculine sees you, divine feminine, as being really guarded. And this is making him a bit nervous when it comes to fully communicating in the physical world, because there is this feeling of, I'm hearing fear of rejection. That overblown sense of confidence is gone through this ego death process. And now it is replaced by both this softening in this heart center, the desire for true spiritual love connections, this emotionality that the masculine is feeling really viscerally, but at the same time, this fear of perceiving you. I'm hearing perceiving you with admiration, but also seeing you as a bit closed off. Now, because this particular twin flame reading has really steered us in the direction of breaking down what the divine masculines are going through around the 1111 portal, I'm actually going to be making a separate video for the divine feminine. So we'll be doing the same thing, going through all the chakra centers, breaking down what you divine feminines listening to this reading might be feeling or experiencing, or any guidance messages for you at this time. But I'm going to separate those videos and keep this one centered on the divine masculine. So I will leave a link to the divine feminine version of this reading, what divine feminines are going through around the 1111 portal for twin flames. So that link will be in the description box, and I imagine I'll be posting that secondary video after this reading. So with envy in the reverse position, sitting on the third eye chakra, this speaks to a feeling of fulfillment. I'm realizing that everything I've been chasing, running after, desiring externally has actually been something that I've been capable of finding within myself. And I'm hearing a masculine so clearly say, I don't want to run anymore. So if you've been in one of those situations we sometimes call running and chasing, I feel a masculine here saying, I don't want to run anymore. And to the divine feminine, this may have looked like a running away from her, but I really hear him saying, I don't want to run from myself anymore, my own emotions, which of course, the inner emotional world of the divine masculine is intricately connected with and mirrored in the divine feminine, because that essentially is his internal divine feminine. And what I see is that divine feminine really being activated within him, because we have the goddess of the moon upright. The number 555 might be connecting with many divine masculines. So when you see this number as a masculine, know that your life is going through massive upheaval and change that may feel uncertain at times, but ultimately it's for your divine realignment with your highest path and highest love. And for you divine feminines listening, if you see the number 555, I see this being a reminder that the divine masculine is going through a huge amount of upheaval and change, and that you empathically may be feeling some of this as well. Now, here on the crown chakra for the divine masculine, we have the World card in the reverse position, and also the goddess of the moon upright. And I feel a divine masculine saying, in order for me to come forward, to fully expand into this love and into my highest version of self, really into my highest soul's expansion, I have to allow this total activation and integration of my inner divine feminine, which involves the masculine really connecting with his intuition, even when his intuition tells him things, especially about karmic relationships or patterns that are painful to see. And it also involves his inner total reconnection with his own emotional world that many divine masculines may have been repressing. So wow, very, very intense messages. I am going to pull a few specific love messages from the divine masculine, but first I do want to share with you my most powerful mind reprogramming and meditation tool, and this is my Love Magnetism Subliminal. I have just created this subliminal about a month ago, and since then I've been using it every day. I know many of you have been using it as well and seeing really profound results. Now, this subliminal works by reaching into the corners of your subconscious mind, those deeper layers of your energy fields, and uprooting any unconscious limiting belief patterns that you might be storing through any of the 7 chakra centers. This will cause this magnetization of your vibrational frequency that will attract back to you love, positive attention, positive experiences and interactions. But also, if you are a twin flame, this alignment and attunement of your frequency to unconditional love can be really powerful for attracting deepened connection, interaction, communication from your twin flame counterpart as well in the physical world. So this subliminal is available in a 4-hour version. You can use it while you are falling asleep, while you're meditating for 15 or 20 minutes in the morning, whatever works for you. And it is on my Patreon Soul Tribe community. So if you would like to explore more about the benefits of this Love Magnetism Subliminal, the information for that is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. So let's go ahead and channel some few final love messages from the divine masculine. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. I'm seeing a black dress for someone as well. So some divine masculines might be, I'm getting earth sign energy here also, might be seeing a divine feminine or sensing her opening up to other dating opportunities, love opportunities, moving on. And if so, whether this is something he's consciously aware of or sensing, if this connects with your situation, I'm picking up that this has actually been a motivating push factor to really get him to self-introspect, to emotionally, inwardly self-reconnect. And we also have, I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. So for many masculines, I feel them saying, I miss your smile, especially if you're at some kind of a distance in the physical world. There's also just something generally about your smile that this masculine really loves and adores. I keep seeing a forest through this whole reading, so I don't know if a forest or a nature trail connects with someone in some type of way. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. And I really heard I can't control them anymore from that card. So in the past, again, the masculine may have actually been able to repress some of what he was feeling emotionally, some of these emotions. But I see now this inability to express that any longer. And of course, we have a solar plexus connecting card from the Moonology deck. Confidence is your key to success. The new moon in Leo. And I feel this being a general guidance message to the divine masculine to continue allowing this deconstruction process that at times has been very intense and scary, this ego death, allowing this to continue taking place within him, to allow himself to really build this soul deep, authentic confidence that will provide a foundation for moving forward in alignment into this connection and into his life. So I really hope you enjoyed this 11/11 portal reading for the Divine Masculine. I will now be channeling a secondary reading where we will be doing the same, but looking into the divine feminine energy for twin flames around the 11/11 portal. So stay tuned for that secondary video. If I do resonate with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. The love magnetism subliminal for really helping you to release any love blockages and magnetize your frequency for love, positive attention, and deepened connection with the ones you desire to connect with in love. The link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.